Today, our objective is state and explanation of the De Morgan theorems, simplifying the Boolean expressions, simplifying the expressions using De Morgan laws, writing Boolean expressions for the given statement. So, writing Boolean expressions whenever a problem is given is very important one. In the previous class, we had discussed basic gates, universal gates, and we had discussed and simplified different Boolean expressions. I told you that George Boole implemented, developed the Boolean algebra, which is basis for the design and analysis of digital circuits and systems. And De Morgan was the famous mathematician who was born in the year 1806 in the Madras Presidency, Madurai, India. He developed De Morgan laws and he introduced mathematical induction and relative algebra and universal algebra. So his works contributed so much to the development of design of digital systems. So he actually, De Morgan influenced George Boole. By his influence, George Boole developed Boolean algebra. We know that the logic gates can be classified into three categories: basic gates, universal gates, derived gates, complex gates. Now, basic gates are OR gate, AND gate, NOT gate. Universal gates are NAND gate, NOR gate. Derived gates are complex gates such as XOR, XNOR gates. Let us see De Morgan's first law. It is stated like this: the complement of the sum of the individuals is equal to the product of the individual complements. Like this: a plus b whole bar equals to a bar dot b bar. That means the important point you have to remember is the OR operation here is converted to AND operation. OR between variables has become AND between variables. And here this overall complement has come to individual complements. Individual complements. The overall complements become individual complements. So this is the De Morgan's first law. Let us prove this first law by induction method. Because there are two variables available to us, A, B. How many possible combinations are there for two variables? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So these are the possible combinations we have. And take the columns A plus B and A plus B whole bar, A bar, B bar, A bar dot B bar. So this is the table. Next, substitute the values and get the values of the each columns. So 0 or 0 is the 0. 0 or 1 is the 1. 1 or 0 is the 1. 1 or 1 is the 1. Now let us see a plus b whole bar, that means complement of these values. 0 bar is 1, 1 bar is 0, 1 bar is 0, 1 bar is 0. Now let us see a bar. A bar is 1 1 0 0, b bar is 1 0 1 0. Just complement of a and complement of b. Now substitute these values to get the last column values. A bar dot b bar. So 1 dot 1 is 1, 1 dot 0 is 0, 1 0 dot 1 is 0, 0 dot 0 is 0. So if you observe the final values of this column, this column and this column, what do you observe? The same values we got. Hence the theorem is proved. A plus b whole bar equals to a bar dot b bar. So that this is the first theorem of De Morgan. So let us see De Morgan's first law. A plus b whole bar. It is the NOR gate. It is the NOR gate. Now on the right hand side of the De Morgan, a bar dot b bar is there. So a bar means one NOT gate, a bar, b bar means another NOT gate given to b is given to that NOT gate. Hence you get the output b bar, a bar, b bar is there. So these two outputs of NOT gates are given to AND gates. What is the final value? A bar dot b bar. This is the final value. That means you can represent this gate structure like this. That means two bubbled input AND gate. So bubble means complement. A is given to bubble, b is given to bubble. So that means a bar, b bar. So AND operation, a bar dot b bar. So this is the final value. So let us see the Venn diagram for De Morgan's first law. A plus b whole bar is a bar dot b bar. You can write using that OR operation using union operation. A union b whole bar equals to a bar intersection b bar. Dot is the intersection. So let us see the visual diagrams. In the visual diagrams, let us take the A diagram. A diagram has one yellow color is there and background is the gray is there. A. B is also some part of the yellow is there, that is the B, and it has its own background, gray color and circle like that. And here A union B will have all the diagram characteristics like this. A union B, that means it includes all. Observe, A is completely included in the diagram and B diagram also completely included in this A union B. A union B whole bar is, that means yellow color goes to background and that figure gets the gray color. So this is the A union B whole bar visual diagrams. Let us, that is the left hand side. Let us take A, B once again, and let us complement A. Let us complement A. Complementing A becomes gray color becomes yellow and yellow color becomes gray color. B complement also. Yellow becomes gray and gray becomes yellow. And A bar intersection B bar, that is the common characteristics of the two figures A bar figure and B bar figure are considered and taken. What is the common? The common is, if you observe, the common elements, the common color of the both you have to take. That is the part. Next, A union B whole bar is the same as A bar intersection B bar. So this is the visual explanation and interpretation of the De Morgan's first law. Let us see the De Morgan's second law. The statement of this De Morgan's second law is the complement of the product of the variable is equal to the sum of the individual complements. A dot B whole bar equals to A bar plus B bar. Proof of De Morgan's second theorem. A dot B whole bar, that means dot operation has become OR operation on the right hand side. Left hand side dot operation has become right hand side OR operation. So the whole complement has become individual complements. So this you have to carefully remind. Now let us see proof of this theorem using induction method, induction table method. So here in this, because there are two variables and four combinations you have 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So there are four combinations you have. Okay. Now you substitute the values on AB column. 0.0 0, 0.0 is 0, 0.1 is 0, 1.0 is 0, 1.1 is 1. And once we got AB column values, substitute these in the next column. AB whole bar, AB whole bar. That means 0 bar is 1, 0 bar is 1, 0 bar is 1, 1 bar is 0. So we got these values. Now let us take right hand side part. A bar, B bar. So A bar column, you write the complements of A. Complements of A. 0 bar is 1, 0 bar is 1, 1 bar is 0, 1 bar is 0. Similarly, for the B bar columns, you take the B column variables, values, and complement them. 0 bar is 1, 1 bar is 0, 0 bar is 1, 1 bar is 0. So you got, so there are four combinations you got. Substitute these four combinations in last column. A bar plus B bar, A bar plus B bar. So 1 or 1 is 1, 1 or 0 is 1, 0 or 1 is 1. 0 or 0 is 0. So these are the things. Now if you observe this column and this column and their values, what do you get? 1110 here and 1110 here also. So that means same, the values are same. Hence the first theorem or the second theorem, a dot b whole bar equals to a bar plus b bar, is proved. So now let us represent these theorems, second theorem also, with the help of gates. Now let us see AB whole bar, you will have AND gate, AND gate, this is the AND gate, and one NOT gate, so that you will get AB whole bar, which is equivalent to, let us see, right hand side is A bar plus B bar. So A bar is NOT gate, A bar. A is applied to NOT gate, you get A bar output. B is applied to another NOT gate, you get B bar. And apply another OR gate like this, and you will have this A bar plus B bar. So that means you can represent this as bubbled input OR gates, and each bubble you apply A and B. So that means this gate can be represented like this. A bar is given to bubble input of OR gate, and B is also given to bubble input of OR gate, and finally you got the same result. That means each bubble is the NOT gate, NOT operation. So we have discussed De Morgan laws and De Morgan theorems and applications. Simplify the following Boolean expression using De Morgan laws. So the question here is A plus B whole bar plus C whole bar. A plus B whole bar plus C whole bar. So this is the Boolean expression. Let us apply De Morgan law. So by applying De Morgan law, you have to consider this as one variable. This group as one variable, and this C is another second variable. And this top bar, if you observe, that is the single bar we assume. Then this group as it is taken as a single variable. A plus B whole bar is taken as a single variable. You write it as and apply the De Morgan law like this. A plus B whole bar. This is taken as single variable, assumed as single variable. So hence to this variable complement comes. Complement comes. Next, this plus here, this plus becomes here dot. This is the dot. C. C. Now C bar. Now let us once again apply De Morgan law. No need to apply De Morgan law because double complement is the identity. That means double complement cancels. So finally you will get the values A plus B. A plus B dot C bar. So this is the final expression you will get. This is the final expression you will get. Now, second problem let us take. F equals to A dot B bar whole bar dot B dot A bar whole bar overall whole bar. This is very important. Identify how to read them. So this is very important thing you have to remember. And what you have to do is first you have to apply De Morgan law to the topmost bar. Then like this. Let me write like this. Here A dot B bar whole bar. So this is taken as one element, one variable, and hence whole bar must be written because topmost bar is taken as complement. Dot becomes plus, and becomes or. Next, B dot A bar whole bar. So double complement. So each term has double complements. So those double complements will be cancelled and we will get the term as it is like this. This term we get. And this is A B bar plus A bar B. That means this is the expression for exclusive OR gate. So hence we got finally exclusive OR gate, exclusive OR operation. Next problem, let us take another problem. Simplify A bar dot B in the brackets. Next, B dot C in the brackets, C dot C. Whole bar. Now, let us apply De Morgan law. So, this is taken as one variable, another bracket is taken as second variable, third bracket is taken as third variable. By applying De Morgan law, so the first one will get the complement. That means A bar dot B whole bar. Like this, you will get the first term complement. Next, plus BC whole bar. Next, plus C dot D bar whole bar. So this is the expression we got. Next, apply once again De Morgan laws to the whole bar. Then you will get the dot becomes OR operation. This dot becomes OR operation. So A bar whole bar plus B bar. Next, plus B bar plus C bar plus C bar plus D double bar, like this. So finally you got like this: A plus B bar plus B bar plus C bar plus C bar plus D. So B bar plus B bar is B bar only. C bar plus C bar is C bar only. So finally you end up with this simplified expression: A plus B bar plus C bar plus D. So this is a third problem. Next, simplify. Fourth problem, simplify f equals to A bar dot B dot C bar whole bar plus A dot B bar dot C whole bar. So this is the fourth problem. How do you get? What do you get? Apply De Morgan law to the topmost bar, and the dot operation, that is AND operation, becomes OR operation of individuals, and the hence A double bar, let us see, this is the A double bar plus B bar plus C double bar. Next, plus here also apply De Morgan law, A bar B double bar C bar. So A double bar is A plus B bar plus C double bar is C. Next, A bar plus B double bar is B. Next, C bar. And if you observe, here A is there, here A bar is there. A plus A bar is 1 plus here B bar is there, here B is there. So B bar plus B is also 1 plus here C is there plus C bar is there. Here is also 1. So total 1 plus 1 plus 1. That means 1 plus anything is 1. So finally you will get the value 1. Find the inverse of the function. Find the inverse of the function. Inverse means whole bar, f bar value. We have to find out. So f is given, f value is x bar y z bar plus x bar y bar z. So this is the f equation. So the inverse of this function is f bar, complement of this. Hence apply De Morgan law, and you have two terms here. In the brackets we have written two terms. apply De Morgan laws to the two terms. So individual term becomes between dot operation, all bars are written into individual terms. So like this, x bar y z bar all bar dot x bar y bar z all bar. Now apply De Morgan law once again to this and you will get the values like this. X double bar y bar plus z double bar. Okay. Next, here x double bar plus y double bar plus z bar. So x double bar is x, y bar plus z, z double bar is z. So you will get like this. You will get like this. This is the term you get, is the last term. Very simple expression, just apply basic things. Next, let us take another problem. Simplify the function. This is the function. A in the brackets a dot b whole bar, once again whole bar, next dot b in the brackets a dot b whole bar, next whole bar, overall whole bar. So like this you have to write. So let me write so that you will understand easily. You have to write like this: a in the brackets a dot b whole bar, bracket close, and once again you take the bar. You observe the main question here that I am writing. Next, dot b in the brackets a dot b whole bar, and finally last whole bar is there. So this is the way of writing the question. Okay, apply De Morgan to this top bar, first top bar. So this dot becomes OR operation. This dot becomes OR operation. So this is the step we get by applying De Morgan law. And if you observe, so double bar is there, hence double bar can be cancelled. So you will have the equation like this. This is the equation. And once again apply De Morgan laws to the term in the brackets a dot b whole bar. So that is a bar plus b bar. Like this you will get the terms of after applying De Morgan to the inside bracket. And if you open the brackets, a dot a bar plus ab plus b dot a bar plus b dot b bar. So this a dot a bar is the 0 and this b dot b bar is 0. Hence finally you will have these terms like this: a dot b bar plus b dot a bar. This is nothing but exclusive OR operation. Exclusive OR operation, XOR. So this is the exclusive OR operation. Next, simplify and implement the inverse function with gates. Simplification using Boolean laws. After that, implement that function with gates. That is Okay, let us see. So this is the expression a bar b plus b bar a. This is the exclusive OR operation that we know already, and so this function, what he is asking is inverse function. Find the inverse function, simplify the inverse function, finally implement with gates. That is the question. Okay, now your inverse. So y is there. Now y bar you have to take. This is the y bar. Y bar means the total bar to this you have to take in. And apply De Morgan law. This plus becomes dot, and the overall bar becomes the individual bar of the terms. So like this. And apply once again De Morgan law, then you will get a double bar plus b bar in the brackets and b double bar plus a bar. And finally, what you got is open the brackets and you will get the terms like this. Open the brackets. And here a bar and b bar both are zeros. This term is 0, this term is 0, hence you will end up with ab plus a bar b bar. That means, so this is the equation. So this is the nothing but x nor expression, x nor expression. Now so let us another question. Y equals to a bar b bar all bar plus ab all bar. Realize using basic gates. Realize using basic gates means implement this logic expression using basic gates. So this is the thing you have to do. For that, what you have to do is, how many NOT gates are required here? A bar, B bar. Hence, 2 NOT gates at the first stage. Next, between them is the AND function, one AND gate. And next output of that is must be NOTed to get the negation. And in the second term, for the second term, one AND gate, one output NAND, NOT gate. So finally one OR gate is required to implement this overall function. Let us see the diagram here. Verify. This is output of NOT gate is A bar. Here is the A bar. This is the B bar. B bar. So A bar, B bar, AND gate, and here output of AND gate must be connected to NOT gates. So we have to use only basic gates, hence so here this output must be given to one NOT gate, like this NOT gate, and this NOT gate output must be given to OR gate. Here also must be used NOT gate, he must be given here. The NOT gate output must be given to here. So finally this is the value you get. This is the method of realizing any Boolean expression using basic gates. Okay, now realization of the problem statement. Read the statement of the problem carefully. Identify the variables from the statement. Write the Boolean expression and realize, that is, implement the expression using basic gates or other universal gates. So these are the steps we have to follow to realize a problem statement. Let us take the example. Student is eligible to appear for examination if he has got minimum percentage of attendance and paid exam fee without fine within last date. So these are the conditions, and or has paid exam fee with fine within last date. Then write expression for function y and realize using gates. So this is the problem statement. The problem is the verbal statement, and it describes certain conditions of the problem, and we should be able to implement this using digital logic. Digital logic. For that, what we have to do is we have to follow the steps that we had discussed just now. So let us, what are the conditions here? Let us identify the variables. What are the variables here? Student. Conditions are attendance. Attendance variable. Paid exam within the time, without fine. Paid exam without fine, and paid exam fee with fine. So these are the parameters we have. So let us see. So output is the eligibility to appear for examination. So when output y equals to 1 means he is eligible. When y equals to 0 means not eligible. So variable a is the attendance, means 1 has required attendance, that is 75%. 0 doesn't have 75% of attendance. And next, variable b, fee, that is paid exam fee without fine. 0 means not paid the exam fee. C, paid the 1 means paid the exam fee with fine, and 0 means not paid the exam fee. For this, we can write the expression like this. B bar dot C plus B in the brackets dot E. That means A and in the brackets B or B bar C. So this is the condition, and once the logic expression is available, we can implement that logic expression using basic gates or other gates like this. How many gates are required? One NOT gate, and first you implement this B bar C. Here is the B bar C, and next it is OR with OR gate plus B, and finally you will get the AND gate A is given and this term is given. Finally this is the output. So we have discussed simplification of Boolean expressions using De Morgan laws, realizing the expressions with gates, writing Boolean expressions for the given state.